Instagrammer.
Sweet. Just going to get my list up here. There we go. Hola.
Okay. Hello,
Hola.
hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Bonjour. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Happy July. A few days late, but still.
Well, it's just the way the calendar falls, right? So,
It is. It is.
so
We
we'll
finally
see
got a
what.
break in the heat today. Thank goodness.
Oh my God, yeah.
Mhm.
I played pickleball. Was it? I think Wednesday night outdoors in that like 30 something degree weather.
Yes.
It was a good workout, let me tell you.
It was a hot one. Yeah. Wednesday, that was Canada Day.
Uh,
Wednesday, I was
Thursday then. Thursday maybe.
Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. Because that was still Canada Day was hot. And I was up at Burleigh Falls,
Right.
friend's cottage. And we pretty much were all day in the lake, the whole day, in and out of the lake, just trying to stay cool because it was a hot one. So, not
All
complaining
right.
though. We've been waiting
No,
for summer, right?
that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say the disclaimer like usual.
All right.
And so Kat and I do live tarot readings. We do the monthly reading and then the live for everyone for free. And of course, we do it for arts and entertainment purposes only. We do not read for legal, financial, or health, like / medical, because there are practitioners and people that are in those fields for you to consult.
Yes.
All right, Simply Spirit Reader, thanks for joining. Stick around. If you want a reading, we will get right to you.
Mm-hmm. Simply Spirit. I'll just look and see. Do I have that one? Yes, Queen of Cups. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Good stuff.
All right, so maybe what we'll do is, what time is it? 8:02. We'll give it one more minute and then we'll start.
Mm-hmm.
Because I find people like to come in for their free reads.
Yes, I find that as well. That's why we're here. One of the reasons we're here.
All right, so I'm going to pull 5 cards just like you, Kat, and I'll let you lead.
Perfect. I've got this cool little lap table, so I'm gonna
Nice.
put my cards on the lap table. All right. So for July, this time what we thought we would do is a fixed term analysis for the month of July, which is a 5-card spread, and it talks about the mental, emotional, and physical considerations for the month, as well as past influences coming in and unfinished or ongoing things that will continue to affect everybody going out.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to start. Okay.
Okay, so your first one you said is the mind.
So the first one is the mind. So issues that occupy the intellectual and mental spheres, issues that you're going to need to reason through for the month of July. So for that, I have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So I've actually got a couple of Pentacles here. So my cards are saying there's going to be a little bit of financial property considerations. So this card denotes, when it's upright, it denotes wealth and affluence and success. But in reverse, that's maybe not, you're not achieving the success that you should be. Like this card says, you should be very successful. You might be a little bit lonely in your success, but you're not achieving the success that you should be achieving right now. And for the month of July, it's going to be about figuring out why. Why is that? What is causing a roadblock or a barrier to your financial success? What did you get for yours, Steve?
All right, I just want to say hello to Jane, Ari, and Arshubar. Thanks for joining. Okay, so for the mind portion, I've got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight
Mm.
of Cups really, it's an interesting card because it's about love, obviously, because Cups is the emotional part. But there's a lot of like with the Knight, it's on a mission, and it's typically on a mission for love. And sometimes the Knight of Cups is that's your knight in shining armor, and sometimes they are not what they appear to be. So the bouquet of roses that they're bringing you, it actually is full of thorns. So you have to be careful, right? So from a mind perspective, it seems like people are focusing possibly on love or the wrong kind of love for July. So, keep your I'm going to say keep your mind peeled instead of your eyes, your mind peeled,
Mm.
because sometimes if something presents itself to you in July, it may not be the right move.
Mhm. Okay, good call. Moving on to the matters of the heart. So I pulled the Knight of another reverse pentacle, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what's affecting you emotionally for July could have to do with, again, with your finances not moving forward. Again, the Knight upright is moving forward, and finances. This is not a very fast moving Knight, but he is moving. He is moving forward. He is putting your property, your financial matters, there's progress there. But with it being upright again, similarly to the Nine of Pentacles, where you should be making progress, you're not. And this is going to affect you in maybe unexpected emotional ways. So it looks like, from my card's perspective, there's going to be financial matters that are going to be things you have to work through mentally and figure out, but they're also going to be upsetting to you, and they are going to cause you some emotional turmoil. So that's something to look out for. What'd you get, Steve, for yours?
Well, you can't make this shit up, let me tell you. I've got the lovers for the matter of the heart.
So your cards are saying totally. I'm starting to see a theme here with your cards.
Yeah, so it looks okay. So the lovers obviously means one of two things, that you need to make a decision, but it also means the lover. So it could be a very passionate, romantic thing, or even a one night stand, really. So the matters of the heart, I would say, you know what? Go with the flow. So previously was the mind, and the mind could play a little bit of tricks with you. Whereas the matters of the heart, I would say just let it happen naturally, right?
Yeah.
So if there is romance that's coming in, keep it natural. And Arshubar, yeah, you can have a reading. Just hang in with us. Your turn, Kat.
So third card is about issues that occupy our three-dimensional sphere. So work, finances, events, projects. I'm showing some of you guys are going to have a really interesting July. So we've got that excuse me, swords, showing that you've reached the end of your tether. This is kind of like the tens of all the suits is like their endings. It's like the end of a cycle, the end of a phase, and you've really been through the ringer. And that's either just because you've actually got people that are not supporting you. You've got people that you thought had your back and really didn't, or at least not in a good way. And that's going to be causing you. So my cards seem to be the theme with my cards seem to be that challenges in the financial sphere all around, right? Because the first two cards, even though they were mental and emotional, they were about finances, about resources. And then the resource card is saying, yeah, more bad news. So not so much bad news, just there's challenges ahead for some of you in July, according to my cards, that are going to require you to really think through objectively. Try not to let your emotions get the best of you. For some of you, that's going to be really difficult. And, be prepared to sort of hit rock bottom in some areas that you're going to have to really pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Steve, I hope your card is a little more encouraging
Well,
than mine.
it can be. So I've got the hangman.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess this is like the materialistic, the 3D matrix, Earth type thing. So with the hangman, it really talks about looking at things from a different perspective. And if you remember my two cards, you have the Knight of Cups, the Lovers. And so the Hangman, right after is kind of saying, look at things financially from a different perspective, but also if love is coming in your area, same thing. Don't treat it the way you normally treated it prior. You have to look at it differently. Okay. Um, Jane, you can also have a reading. Haley, thanks for joining. We have 2 more cards each, and then we'll get right to it.
Yep, we're almost done, folks. So that's again the human existence that you can expect for the month of July. What the next card is about what you're bringing in, what's sort of unfinished business that you're bringing into July that's going to be a theme for you. So I've got the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you are bringing in a karmic cycle this month. And this, it's interesting because my last 2 cards are both major arcana. So, which is the past and the future. So July being bookended by major arcana tells me that this is going to be a significant month for some of you. There's while what's happening in the month are going to be things that are a little more movable, things that you can influence. What's coming in from the near past is your karmic cycle happening. So this is a stop on the karmic cycle here, but an important one. And so anything that's unfinished, that's sort of, you're entering July with things that you still have, that you've been procrastinating, or things that maybe it's inner work that you need to do, or there's some life lessons still. You've got to start paying attention to that, because this is going to be an underlying theme for July for you. What about you, Steve?
So the 4th card is the theme for July.
It's what's unfinished, what's being brought in from the past.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got the Hermit. So the Hermit, major arcana card, karmic lessons, like Kat was saying, for major arcana cards. What's unfinished, people, is your healing and your self-reflection. You need to spend a little bit more time in healing yourselves and going through that self-reflection to kind of figure out what's missing and what's not missing. And by doing that, you might open up, like, not Pandora's box, but it's the what's that shadow thing? The dark night of the soul. Okay. So you can open up some emotional things that can really make you feel horrible, but we need to go through it so that we can heal and move forward.
Yeah, the spiritual awakening is not a walk in the park, folks. It can be confusing, ambiguous, frustrating, exhausting. So yeah, work to be done for sure on that. And then interestingly, so the Fool is the card that is a matter. It represents matters that will continue to linger beyond the month of July. So the Fool upright is a great card. It means hope, new beginnings, a little bit of innocence there. Just watch your step. Don't do anything foolish. Don't do anything too crazy. But there is hope coming out of July and moving out of this month, where some of you are going to be doing a lot of internal work and facing a lot of kind of not good stuff, or stuff that's hard, that triggers you. But coming out of the month, there's hope for new beginnings. Again, it's a major arcana. It's very promising for something a significant next step, or this is actually the beginning of the journey, which is interesting because in the tarot deck, this is the very first card, which denotes that we've got, now that July is behind us, moving out of July, we've got real opportunity to start from a fresh blank slate. So that's interesting.
All right, so my last card, which again represents things that are lingering around.
Yeah, after July.
After July, it's the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is all about, it's a fiery card, right? It's a fire card.
Yeah.
And pages are, they deliver messages. But this page in particular, like when I think of an age group, think of teenagers. And this one here has communication as one of them. So, the things that are going to be lingering on, probably you may have communication problems, right? So you need to learn how to communicate. It's just that simple. I don't want to go on and on about that card, but it's that simple. So
Yep.
folks, you want to move from the page to like the queen or the king, who they know how to delegate, they know how to communicate things.
Yep. Nice. It's
All
going to be
right.
an interesting July for
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
Who's first?
We've got Arshubar first.
Arshubar is. Where are you, my friend? There you are. Queen of Swords. General read?
Yeah. She's saying it's Rula. I know Rula. Oh. All right.
Okay.
I'll let you go first, Kat.
So, Queen of Swords, I've got the Four of Wands in reverse here. So, not a bad card either way, upright or not. So, we've got a bit of a, when it comes to your projects and things that you're working on, whether it's personal work projects, we've got a bit of a rite of passage happening here. It's things have hit sort of an interesting point where it can either go one way or another. So you're at an interesting space in your personal projects. I guess the advice is to just continue to focus and make sure that you've done your work, you've done your planning, you've got all of your ducks in a row. The reversal is just a mild. This is one of the few cards in the deck when it's reversed. It's actually good in either situation. So just keep on keeping on. Don't lose focus. Keep going, and you should see success. What'd you get, Steve?
Okay, so Rula, I got something interesting. So with this deck that I'm using here, they've added like 2 bonus cards, okay? And of course, the one bonus card popped out for you, which is what they call the Mother Star. Okay, so the Mother Star is basically saying, hey, you know what? Your journey has been long. You've gone through ups and downs in life. And it's basically saying you're on the right path. So I just want to read the quote at the bottom, which is from Hemingway, which relates to this card.
Hemingway, I love it.
Yeah. Live the full life of the mind, exhilarated by new ideas, intoxicated by romance of the unusual. So it's basically saying keep going, keep life exciting, explore things that you've never explored before, because that's what's going to continue to give you the spark to keep going on.
Nice.
So it's a yes card. It's a good card, Rula.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 good cards there.
Okay, then we have Jane. Do you have Jane? Jane Greenhill?
I don't have Jane. Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Jane.
So Jane, the way Kat reads is she looks for a couple of things. So Jane, over 30, female, and all we need, Jane, is your astrological sign.
Yeah, the astrological sign just helps me connect more. So I use a signifier card, depending on what your astrological sign is. That tells me, I know because you're over 30, you're a queen, but I don't know, you're either Queen of Cups, Swords, Wands, or Pentacles.
She's Aries.
Wands it is.
Okay.
Okay, and sorry, is it general?
Yeah, light 1-1, we will get to you next.
Sorry, Jane is a general read?
No, Jane, well, it's a general reading, but she has a new business. So I guess it's a general read about the new business.
Okay.
You're welcome, Rula. Hey, you two. Thanks for joining. All right, let's see what's going on with Jane.
Still looking for her here.
Okay.
Queen of
Okay.
Wands.
Jane, I don't have a nice card for you.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let Kat go first.
You want the good news or the bad news? Let's hope I don't also have bad news. She won't thank us for that. There we go. Yeah, not bad. Hangman. Got a hangman. You, Jane. So this is, again, major arcana. So you're asking about your business. That's you, by the way. So a hangman in a business read tells me that there's you might be feeling a little persecuted. You might have had like getting your business off the ground. You might feel like you're going it alone a little bit and that you maybe don't have the support from the people that you thought you had the support from. But it's important, I think, that you do go through this process and take this path, this difficult, maybe more challenging path than you anticipated, because it's going to teach you some really important lessons. It's going to give you some very important perspectives that are going to serve you as you go through with your business and all of its phases. So with that, I will turn it over reluctantly to Steve, see what he got.
Sorry, I'm just typing here because the next person you don't have, so I'm telling them what they need. Okay. So Jane, I've got the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is really all about heartache and sorrow and grief. Okay, so this is what I gather from the two cards that we both pulled. Okay, number one, this is a temporary card. It's a minor arcana. Cats is a major arcana card, which is the life lesson that you need to learn on your business. Okay,
Yeah.
So it seems like something is going to happen where, you know what, it might end up hurting you emotionally. But the answer to that and the way around it is Cat's card. So you have to look at this situation that you're going to be in with a different perspective. Okay.
When you lose, don't lose the lesson.
Right.
But it's not, yes, the Three of Hearts is not, or sorry, the Three of Swords is not nice, but it's not the Tower. And it's not, death in the Tower. It's a lesser evil.
It's a minor blip. Yeah. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
AB 30 53 15. Thanks for joining. All right, so we're gonna move on to Light 1-1.
Yeah, there I see them on StreamYard there.
Yeah,
and starting their healing journey.
Yes, and what can we let them know about it?
Female 28, soon Leo. So this is a page of wands.
Yeah. You're welcome, Jane. Let us know if that resonates, if you're going through a little bit of difficulty with the business, and then just because you need to look at things a little differently. Just a small blip. All right, Light.
Okay, so healing journey, doesn't know where to start. What would we recommend? Okay, that's an interesting question.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. For the Page of Wands, what are the cards recommending for the healing journey, how to get started? Something's coming to me now, but I want to see what the card says first before I weigh in with my ego here. Start with the higher self. Okay, Page of Wands.
Okay. And And I'm just going to put this out there where Kat finds the card.
Mhm.
If there's anyone else that would like a reading, please let us know. Just put a comment, and we'll get to you. Okay.
Coming along here. Come on, page. You've got to be here. Okay, knights, kings, queens. There we go. Ah. Oh boy. I've got the moon. That's so interesting.
Okay.
I can't wait to see what you've got, Steve, because I got a sense you got so the moon talks about your shadow, talks about your inner self, things that are not seen, things that are not immediately obvious. But
what's
it's a very, very apt card talking about your healing journey, because this card, the fact that you're getting a major arcana coming up tells me that it's an important question that you're asking. It's resonating. It's very good that you're asking this question. So you recognize you need to heal, but rather than just jumping in without any forethought, you're asking, where do I start? How do I start? So this card is saying you start from within, and this is very important work. Major Arcana says this is a force majeure card. You've really got to take the time to do it right and start with doing some of that shadow work, some of that inner work. And as you are, another thing that you need to think about too is, how will you know if you're on the right path, right? So usually when you start an odyssey, you begin with the end in mind. This is where I want to go, but you don't know what you don't know yet. So you first got to figure out, what does being on the right journey look like? Like, you're asking questions about the question. It's a very deep card. What did you get, Steve?
I've got the 10 of Cups.
Ah.
So which makes perfect sense. So, the 10 of Cups is about joy, happiness, contentment. I could represent family as well. But so, combined with Kat's card, I'm going to say light because I don't know your name, but it seems like she was pretty much dead on that you have to go within and go through that journey. Yeah. Because you need to find that contentment that you're missing. You need to find that happiness that you're missing. And that's what healing and soul searching is all about, right? To get to a point where you're happy and content with yourself and not with necessarily the things that are around you. It's really within. So I hope that makes sense for you. Let us know if it does.
Shadow work really involves asking some difficult questions about yourself. What are your triggers? What is it about other people that irks you? Because that tells you something about yourself. So, and it's uncomfortable because it forces you to face a side of yourself that you really don't want to face. So yeah, it's going to get.
So yeah, you're welcome, Light.
Nice.
So she's saying it really resonates. Okay, perfect.
I'm seeing that. That's great.
Okay, reading for AB 305315. Do you know who that is by chance?
I have no clue.
Okay, I don't either. I recognize the picture, like the pictures of a symbol, writing.
Is this an Instagram person?
Yeah. Okay, so AB, Kat needs to know your astrological sign, your gender, if you're male, female, and over and under 30.
Yeah.
Anna.
Anna. AB, what is it? AB
305315.
Okay, and it's Anna. Okay, so it's either a queen or a page. We just need to know, and the astrological sign. So is Anna asking for a
over 30 Aries?
Queen of Wands. General read? Was it? Sorry.
Just said reading, please. Anna, do you have a specific question or just a general?
Let's start shuffling. Queen of Wands. What do the cards need to say? We can just phrase it that way.
General. All right.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, Look at that. She came right up. Love
Oh,
it.
I'll let you go ahead first.
Okay. So we have a page of swords. This is usually pages or messengers. So we've got some news coming about um, an ambition, something that you're hoping will come true. Maybe there's a goal, or there's something you've been striving for. You're just waiting for news, or you're waiting for input in order to know what the next step is. So swords are a suit. They're not like the yang energy, sort of the more aggressive energy, and it talks about your ambitions overall in life, your ability to communicate. It can also represent conflict as well. You can also, the page can also be a young a young person in your life. It can also be an individual, under the age of 30 who's an air sign. So it could represent that. It could represent that these are some of the characteristics that you embody, or that are going to be important for you right now. Your ability to speak clearly and sort of come in with, this young youthful energy means you come into a situation with a fresh perspective. Don't bring your biases, don't bring your opinions and any of your sort of prejudices to a situation. Come in with fresh eyes and look at it with a fresh perspective, and then use that to negotiate forward in whatever, if there's a negotiation, or if there's some kind of communication that has to happen. That's the advice. So I don't know if any of that resonates with the general read. It's kind of tricky with court cards, but what did you get, Steve?
I've got the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups really is all about celebration with your friends, your family, having a really good time. And, with Cat's card, the Page of Swords, right?
Yeah.
So the Page of Swords to me is also about, seeking truth, right? Like, or delivering messages about truth and intellect. So it's almost, this could go either way, as far as like, is there a friend that you're questioning right now because of something that they've done, and so you're seeking the truth, or truthfully you're just having a really good time right now with your friends. So it can go kind of either way on how the reading goes with just two cards, but let us know if that makes sense.
Yeah, given that it's being aspected with a cups card and the Three of Cups card, it makes me also think that diplomacy is going to be important in the dealings with those three people. Yep. So I don't know if you've got a gathering coming up, or any kind of meeting of the minds, but there's going to be some of that diplomacy and communication involved.
Yeah.
Hopefully that resonates.
Okay. So Anna has another question, but I think, hang on, Anna. There's one on YouTube. I don't know if this person's still there. Lydium Burberry. Let us know if you're still there.
Lydia?
No. Lydium.
Lidiam?
Yeah.
Burberry?
Yeah. Let us know if you're still there. If you are, yeah, here. Okay. We need to know if you're under or over 30 years of age, male or female, and your astrological sign. Kat uses that to pull the card.
And do we have a question, or is it just a general?
No, there is a question. It is about finances, though. Will I win any cash this month?
Oh, we had a gambler. Okay, we'll see what.
Female over 30, Sagittarius.
We have another Queen of Wands. That's like 3 in a row. Okay. So this is a yes or no.
Yeah.
Yes or no questions are perfect for one card pulls, but Let's see what we get here. Sometimes our cards will cancel each other out.
Yeah.
That's the only downside with the yes or no's.
So I've got mine.
Queen of Wands is getting a lot of attention today. Where did she go? She's in pile number 2. Bear with me. There she is. Interesting. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You go ahead.
So I'm showing the 10 of Rods in reverse. So I guess that I don't know, it could be a yes or a no. It kind of depends on the 10 of Rods talks about working really hard, moving forward, and sort of pushing yourself, but maybe not necessarily paying attention to the road, like you're at risk of tripping or making a mistake because you're overloaded. And when it's in reverse, it's even more so. It's there's a concern with the amount of I don't know how much, if it's a thing that you tend to do a lot of, where you're betting or gambling or buying lottery tickets, but it could be maybe time to take a different strategy, a different tactic. What'd you get, Steve?
So, okay, so I'm going to start by saying one thing first.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that me and you read reversals totally opposite.
I didn't even think you read them at all. Are you reading them now?
Not right now, but no, when I used to. So
When you
to
do?
me, the 10 of Wands in the upright position would be a no, right? Because you're overburdened and you're just packing your bags and you're walking away. But when it's reversed, I say it's the opposite. It's a yes, right? Because you're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
So my interpretation of Kat's card was a yes.
Okay.
I have the 6 of Wands, which is a yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the 6 of Wands is about being triumphant and recognition.
Victorious. Yep.
Yeah, victorious. So I think that there is something coming your way. I don't know if it's big. I don't think it's big. She says she's on several sweep sites. Okay. Let us know, because we're both saying yes.
Yeah.
And if it's big, don't forget about us. We need money here too.
You're hilarious. Good luck, Lydia. Good luck. I think it's Lydia. I'm Lydia.
Yeah, Lydia. Yeah.
Good luck. Let us know how you make out. And don't forget your favorite tarot readers if you hit it big.
All right. One more for Anna again.
Okay.
Will JJ reach out to me this month? Okay. So another yes or no question.
Another yes or no. Okay.
You're welcome. All right.
Okay. Are we going to hear from JJ?
Let's see what we got.
Want me to start?
Yeah, because I think my card is the maybe card. I'm just going to double check.
My card,
But you,
when it's swords, we're talking about communication, right?
mm-hmm.
I have a sword and it's in reverse. So it's not looking great. It's a knight in reverse. So knight's upright. If he was upright, I'd say, yep, absolutely. You're going to hear from someone. Knights mean movement. The knight is a fire energy character in the court. So it means movement. And the swords obviously mean communication. So this, to me, upright would be the tarot saying, yep, you're going to hear from somebody this month. But being in reverse tells me, so you want to hear from, how exactly was the question worded, Steve?
Will JJ reach out to me this month?
Okay. So this could be, no, not this month, but later. Like, to me, this feels like it's a communication that's going to happen, but delayed. What'd you get, Steve?
I've got the Knight of Cups. So upright. So,
Interesting.
it's kind of saying a yes.
Yeah.
But with Kat's card in the reverse position, hers to me is almost saying no. So it's almost canceling each other out, which is why I came up with that maybe situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not clear, Anna, if he's going to reach out.
Could be you're not asking the right question about that, Anna. Usually the cards respond with conflicting answers when your question is incorrect. You need to go about it differently.
Okay, let me just I dropped a card. All right, so we're going. I'll put it out there again. If there's anyone else that would like a reading, let us know. Okay, Anna said delayed communication makes sense. This the maybe is always coming up. Yeah. So it's not clear, Anna, which to me is not a good sign. If it's not clear, yes, you can ask one more question. And then 3 strikes and then you're out.
Yeah, since no one else is asking, no one else is asking, it's not a problem. Just want to make sure everybody gets a chance.
Yeah, no one else. So go ahead, Anna. Type your question.
I will shuffle while she is doing that.
Same. Is Al a good match for me? Anna, I want your life. I want to know who all these men are.
I know. I love it. Is Al a good match for me? All right. It's another yes, no. Let's see. Okay. I got the 6 of Cups for that.
So it's AL, not Al. Okay.
Oh, AL? Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 of Cups is a card of nostalgia and childhood, right? I mean, it's a positive card. It's a lovely card. So if I had to guess, I'd say yes. But we'll see what Steve got.
I got the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is a definite yes.
Yeah.
Usually when an ace comes up, it's usually a yes.
Yeah. Absolutely yes. 100%. So yeah. There you go. Good luck.
So we can throw JJ to the curb and we'll focus on AL.
There you go.
All right. Hello. I'm just responding. Hello, Elle Marie.
Yeah, we just finished our last read, so we've got a little bit of time left. If you want your cards read, Elle Marie, if you do,
You're welcome.
Need to know your. I'm assuming you're female. Will Z casework find me affordable housing rent under 5?
Okay, good question.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Ari.
Marie, we need to know if you. I'm assuming you're female. We need to know if you're over or under 30 and your astrological sign. It just helps me to connect with you virtually with the cards. When I read for the public, it helps me connect. So
Yeah. And do you have Ari as there as well in your list?
Ari. Ari.
ARI.
Hmm. I don't see Ari.
Okay, so
Don't
we'll
see
get to
Ari.
her. Okay, so well, Ari, hang on. We're just going to do Marie quickly.
So Marie is a page of swords. L Marie XOXO. I'm just gonna put her name down here.
Yeah.
Page of swords. Okay. Oops.
All right.
All right, and it's affordable housing. God love you. I know times are tough right now.
Yep. And in the meantime, while we wait, Ari, let us know if you want a general read or if you have a question. Okay.
Page of swords. Okay. It's the knight, page of wands, and the page of swords.
Okay. So I'll start. So
Go for it.
Marie, I've got the Page of Cups. So that to me is a yes.
And I've got the Ten of Cups, which is another yes, very positive card. So it looks like, according to our cards, you're going to have some luck there, my friend.
Yeah. Please come back next month and let us know.
Snow, yeah.
What happened.
All the best. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, those are good cards, Marie. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So Ari is over 30, female, Virgo Libra cusp. So are you? Okay, you're on the cusp.
Okay.
That's like me. I'm on the Aries Taurus cusp.
So
You
that
probably
would be end of October.
Yeah, you probably land. Okay, so Ari, do you land in Virgo or Libra? Because they typically September 22.
22nd. Is it this September
Yeah.
22nd? What time of day? Guess I could always read for both. I could pull
Virgo. So she's saying it typically lands in Virgo.
Virgo. Okay, so Queen of Pentacles.
2:53 a.m. Look at you go.
Yeah.
You were a pain for your mother, weren't you?
Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. We'll do that.
All right.
Okay, and sorry, what was the question?
General
read. Okay, my Queen of Pentacles.
I got a really good card, Ari. So
nice.
Yeah.
See what I get. Hopefully it's good as well.
And I like it, especially because I know Ari, so I really like this card.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. Have I met Ari? I don't think I have.
I don't think so.
Not yet, anyway. Okay, where are you at? There she is. Okay. So, you want me to go?
Sure.
I got the Sun in reverse. So the Sun is a wonderful card. Upright, it means success, wonderful, happy endings. Reverse just means still good things, just delayed. They're just a little bit slow. You've got some lovely things coming, but for whatever reason, they're delayed. And maybe Steve's card will tell us why.
Yeah, so I've got the 9 of Cups. The Nine of
Mm.
Cups is basically like,
Mm.
it's like your dreams and wishes coming true. Like it's
Yep.
a really happy, optimistic type of card.
Yep.
Um, and so Cat got the Sun in reverse. So, if I'm looking at it, the Sun typically trumps because it's a major arcana card.
Yep.
So the way I read it, Ari, is that right now you're probably going through some dark times because the Sun is reversed. And then hopefully you're going to come out shining and you're going to get good news. So let us know if that makes sense.
Let us know. Awesome. Some interesting cards tonight.
Mm-hmm.
We've got time for one or two more, folks, if there's anyone else. Or we can give you some time back.
Yeah, we might do that. She's saying, makes sense. I had two options for both of you, and you answered my question with your cards.
Nice. Love it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm finding just interesting synchronicities and stuff happening more and more and more.
Yep.
The other day, I was killing time and I had a deck of cards and I decided to play some solitaire. And if you ever play Klondike Solitaire, it's a notoriously difficult game to win. I won 3 games in a row and thought, okay, I'm going to quit now and go buy a lottery ticket.
There you go.
Interesting days.
All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll wrap it up.
Okay.
And I want to thank everyone for being here. As usual, share this live with your family, with your friends, have them come on because, again, it's free, right? So just share it with them. If you ever need a personal reading, you know how to get a hold of me, and I will turn it over to Kat.
Yep. So Steve, like he said, he's the tarot reader. He's a professional tarot reader, but he does tarot readings. He has a list of clients that he reads for. I am a tarot aficionado. For those of you who don't know me, I've been reading tarot for friends and family since the 90s. I don't do it for money. I do it because the tarot is an excellent tool for exercising your intuition. And I think it's for anybody who's looking to understand some of the esoterics and deeper meanings, tarot can be very, very interesting. The cards are tools that help you make sense of the consciousness around us. So I love it. I come on these lives and I support Steve, and it's a lot of fun. We do it every month. So, yep, if you're new here, thanks for joining. Tell your friends. We probably will be meeting next to read for August. What do you think? Maybe on the 2nd of August, I guess. That's Sunday. That's probably when we're going to meet again. So we'd love to hear how your July went. So come on back and tell us about how your July went, and we'll talk August. So thanks again, and we'll see you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.